DK is nonsense. He's a good character. He's top half of the cast. But unfortunately, against Luigi, sometimes you just get... You mess up one time against a character like Luigi and you lose, and that's why they're good. And Luigi's good, or Donkey Kong's good, because he also messes you up when you mess up. He punishes you heavily for making mistakes, just not as heavily as Luigi does, and that's fine. Different characters will be different characters. And here we go, game one. Once again, I don't actually know. Shulk! No. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, what has happened to the region that I love? Hold up, let me read out top 8. We got Game & Watch, me, Brawler, Luigi, Game & Watch, Steve, Piranha Plant, and Donkey Kong. We have our Flare of mids here. But here we go, on FD, Lilat FD. Which is interesting. Interesting to see Relwood go Game & Watch. I thought Brawler was supposed to have a pretty good draw into Game & Watch, but I guess compared to Incineroar versus Brawler or Hero versus Brawler, Game & Watch is just the best option. And Relwood looking solid start here. I really don't know when like down throw Thrupper is going to kill. Judging by the fact that KBean just tried to grab, it's probably right now. You dead for this? No, KBean not a great punish on that one, but I don't know. Let's see what we got. Okay, good quarter. Yeah, no, none of that. The chair, sit. Relwood tells KBean to sit, and KBean, unfortunately for him, obliges, and down throw Thrupper. Woo! I can't complain, I play Donkey Kong, I have Big Kong, but... Jab out of shield is 12%. Yeah, rolling up B. Ooh, Nair. The forward air, not what he wanted. And then we up B out of the combo. Okay. KBean looking good here on the second stock. Has a couple up airs. Doesn't have to overthink it. We're nearing the window. But actually eats a lot there from Relwood. Forward air's connecting. KBean not giving up another down. Are you dead? No. Okay, he's out. He's out of there. Oh, with the back air though, and Relwood. Well, that's still down half stock here. KBean with a very solid second stock. Relwood not able to get huge interactions, and the one ledge trap he got was fruitless as he got get up attacked out of the corner. Falls out of the forward air. What a weird game. Okay. Franklin the Turtle is out. Spreading the sausage too. Relwood looking good. Good spot dodge. Very ready for the suplex. That could be a tough move to be ready for. Good tech. And now you went for the down air, and now you've cornered yourself, and you've taken 30 for it already. Will you take more? In the corner, the back air, still counting. And you're dead for it. Oh, okay. Too much rage, too much rage. So now if you're KBean, you SD here. You SD intentionally to get rid of the rage so you can down throw Thrupper him. I think that's optimal, right? That was a Smash 4 thing. You would have characters that relied on their kill confirms do that in Smash 4. It was pretty good. But also really lame. Neutral get up, down tilt. Whatever that move is, the manhole cover. Oh! He primes the 9, but unfortunately it gets the 9. Oh, okay, back there. I was about to say, you're too high for anything else. Wow, parry jab on the jab. Parries the jab and jabs. Oh, run up. Just run up and up smash. And game one. There's KBean.
Stop the battle. Mr. KMLocal.
We have swapped skins to white Mr. Game. We'll see if that does anything as we find ourselves on Town and City. Nice high ceiling. Down throw Thrupper. Not gonna kill as often. Ooh, dash tags. Yes. Meister mode. Up beat down air, up beat down air. That takes 41. Nice combo there from KBean. Keeping it simple, keeping it optimal to make sure you don't get hit by that frame 3 escape. Of course, Game & Watch up the omnipotent. Good parry. Good job out of the corner. Oh, boosted F tilt from KBean. He uses that a lot on Brawler. I don't know how good it is, but it makes it look good. Usually get punished by the jab and take some damage for that. And the neutral get up jab. Getting away with it. Game & Watch's animations sometimes look so weird there. Weak down air off the top. That move is surprisingly strong. That's KBean. Looking good here in this set. Taking game 1, looking good in game 2. See what the response is from Wood. Ooh, that is a lot. You're gonna eat that damage. But a suplex punished by the chair. There it is. The bacon of doom, but up B. Little deter. Oh, he goes for it. Wood not giving it up, and the dash attack gotta punish him. KBean, a little bit greedy there, but I understand it. You got a high percentage stock. No, he drops it. All right. Seems not easy in Game & Watch. I don't know. I think you're fine, right? What a Game & Watch, man. What a character. Little mid-off. Both players use their multi-hits into Casper. Good back air. Not going to take it, though. That move not very strong, unfortunately, for me Brawler. Luckily for the rest of the game, trying to fight against me Brawler. Dash attack pushes into the corner. Another move that is not very strong. Me Brawler, deceptively little kill power. Has some moves that kill. Obviously, F smash is like disgusting. But his up smash is merely mediocre. His forward throw is solid. It's a solid kill throw. His up smash is mediocre kill power. Oh, he goes to the down throw 9 and drops it. 2 for 2 on 9s for Relwood. What a player. But now down to full stock. Oh, my point. Yeah, once again, yeah. Brawler, deceptively low kill power. Obviously, down throw, thrupper, and then random combos into thrupper, of course. Aside, his stray moves not the strongest in the game for sure. And Relwood, as I say that, racking up some hey, just toot in the corner, but lets KBean out. KBean will now fight back in. See the up smash, first one come out for Relwood there. Trying to catch a landing there, use those invincibility frames to your advantage. KBean going for the 2-frame down air, and then the neutral get up into mash a button from Relwood has looked strong. Ooh, as KBean drops a stock. We'll see what KBean has for neutral get up later. But once again, Game & Watch's animations are very ambiguous on ledge, as Meister mode has given KBean the advantage. But suplex off ledge will reverse the situation. KBean now finding himself right where he wants, controlling the positioning. But we reset to neutral, and we'll see even game here. Up the out of shield. That back air not safe. On game. Oh, goodbye. GG's 2-0 KBean. You fool. How dare you get grabbed on the platform against Brawler. Can't be having that. Just can't be having that, and that is unfortunate. Oh, Lugia beat Frank and losers random 3-0.
Start the battle. The Brawler. Mr. KMLocal.
All right, here we go. Game 3. KBean has looked solid. Very solid game 1. Steals the close game in game 2 with the down throw at 60. That is Brawler for you, though. You just got to know. If you're Relwood, you just kind of have to know what are the cheese conditions, you know? Where are the places I can die at 60? F smash at ledge, down throw thrupper on the platform. That's about it. So you have to avoid those, and Relwood unfortunately not able to avoid it on that last game, and now finds himself down 2-0 against the top seed today, KBean. KBean has looked strong to this point, dropped the game to Kimono earlier, but that is to be expected in Brawler Kazuya. A tough matchup for Brawler, notoriously. But Relwood has looked strong to start this game, backing up that %. But it's about the kill. It can always be about the kill. Against a player like KBean, who can be tough to kill, that down throw thrupper just barely not killing. Nothing. Try to catch a roll. I love it, but unable to do so. Play neutral, the run up, and out smash does not work as KBean, for I believe the second or third time this set, is forced to sit. Franklin is out, he's eaten, and Relwood has the advantage in this game. Another well-spaced nair. Back up a little bit more percent, though Relwood has not gotten a lot off the hit in this set. I think Brawler's fall speed is playing a big factor to the inability to juggle as he chefs in the wrong direction, and the flashing Mach Punch will take the stock. And KBean has evened it right up with the Nair Shield poking because, of course, he needs it. Roll up B. Not immediately ready to punish the roll. Game & Watch. Gonna fire away with that up B. Why not? Gotta watch it a little bit in this matchup. If you whiff one, you get caught by a Thrupper at the wrong spot. Could be deadly. Ooh, that grab missing. Don't know how he got through him there, but he managed to. Something to do with probably Relwood being in a move. But he's managed to even up this game completely, and now we're just back to even. Who's going to get the stock first? Relwood has struggled to find early kills this set. No gimps, no, back airs off stage, no early down smashes forward throw. Not going to kill, of course. Yeah, don't get greedy there. KBean can't really get greedy with Brawler off stage. His fall speed and his lacking upwards recovery means you can't go too deep. You can do a drop zone, but you can't do much more. The forward tilt pushes Relwood into the corner. Not going to look for the down tilt. Not going to get much off of it, so you might as well just ledge trap. Out there, not going to kill it yet. Will eventually kill, probably around 170, I would guess, on this stage with this kind of rage. Oh, that is a whiff, and you're going to eat the down smash for that. Relwood fighting back here in game 3, but the forward throw actually not going to take it. No rage. And that move is pretty mediocre in terms of kill power for a kill throw. Not even able to kill Game & Watch there, but the up B out of shield will do so. KBean giving Game & Watch a taste of his own medicine. But his kills, Game & Watch's does not. Okay. Down air. And he gets a trade out of it, so Relwood's got a small percent lead, not enough to be super relevant. Kind of, once again, you're put in a position where you've got to avoid the really cheesy things. Late air forward smash, falling up air F smash, down throw on a platform. But with the platforms going away, that gets a lot less likely as Relwood drops the game, or Relwood takes the game, KBean drops the game. Relwood on the board, 2-1. We'll see what KBean goes. Probably going to look at a lower ceiling. I would assume Hollow and PS2 are banned, however, which leaves us with maybe Battlefield. The Game Watch is juggling, very scary on Battlefield, of course. Some good stuff on Battlefield in terms of setups on the early kills, but a higher ceiling plus some juggling from Game & Watch. Maybe you don't want to go Battlefield, but I'm not one to say. We shall see where KBean decides to go. We are on small Battlefield. That makes sense. Lower ceiling again. Got those platforms for the early kills as Relwood switches to blue. Nice deep blue. B, there. Relwood has adapted here. Started to figure out some things in the matchup. Couldn't really tell you what it is, to be completely honest. I don't think I'm good enough to say. But he's just not getting hit. KBean's really struggling to get in. Relwood has entrenched himself a little bit in his zone and is using aerials very well. Down airs, nairs, of course. Your Game & Watch. He's got very strong aerials. But it hasn't been the up air. In a lot of matchups, Game & Watch up air is the moneymaker. But in this set, that has not been the case. It has been the nairs, some bears, and some down airs, as well as a lot of grounded options. He's gotten quite a few dash attacks that have worked out for him, and a few down smashes as well to steal stocks. And once again, he takes the advantage, but unsafe move on shield. Look at up B. Both players spot dodge. And the up B nair. Relwood, I think what's happening is he's slowed it down just a little bit. He's still mixing in the approaching aerials. There it is. The forward air on shield, putting some pressure on. And he gets the approaching aerial, but KBean with that suplex off ledge that I find very annoying to fight against when I fight against his Mii Brawler. I don't know. I feel like you just take the juggle there if you're Relwood. You're already up. No need to go for the hammer, but it's fine. As he finds himself up the full stock here. Yeah, the grounded moves it's just working. KBean does not seem to have an answer for the grounded Game & Watch play. Not a ton of run-up nair, just well-timed run-up nairs and spacing from Relwood has put KBean into a pretty awkward position where he's really struggling to find neutral interactions. He does fish for it, and Relwood gives it to him. Surprised to see Relwood give that to him. I mean, that's kind of like the one thing you're avoiding. Okay. Oh, the down air hits through the platform. KBean not happy about that, but that is Game & Watch. A little smirk there from Relwood from the player cam. As he is looking for a reverse sweep. I don't still think you need it. Maybe it's something with Brawler having a weird fall, like falling super fast. That makes the combos awkward, and that's why he's not going for the long-term nair strings and the up air strings. They haven't been particularly successful this set, so maybe he's just fishing for the 9. If you get it, especially next game, you could just like completely win the set for you. KBean once again struggling to find the opening, but the reversals have worked so far. Suplexes off ledge, you down B, some up Bs out of disadvantage. Nice grab from Relwood. Okay, KBean has Ds. KBean gives up that game. We're going to game 5. Relwood looking very strong. It's just the ground game. It really is just the ground game. Has been very impressive so far from Relwood in these past 2 games. He's drawing in the approaches, drawing in the undershoots and the hits on shield, and punishing them with up Bs, with nairs. All good things. We'll see what KBean has in the tank. He seems a little frustrated that game, not able to get the interactions in his favor. But ever since, really game 2, of course, KBean won game 2, but it looked like Relwood had started to figure some stuff out, and KBean is committing to game 5 playing Bowser Game & Watch. Does not believe in his Brawler to take it, thinks Relwood has adapted, and goes to his old main, and now co-main, Bowser, in what cannot possibly be a good matchup. But it's a change of pace, certainly, for Relwood. You're definitely going to need to use more up air in this matchup. You're going to want to juggle this character. That's going to be a grab. Nair, up B. Another interesting thing there. You can bucket neutral B, of course. It's not. I don't think it's a very strong bucket. I don't actually know, so I don't think it's a very strong bucket. Another character without a shield, up B out of shield here from KBean. Ooh, that F-tilt almost killing. Doesn't get greedy. Snatch on the roll. Does live. But yeah, I'd like to see Relwood fish a little bit harder for up air stuff. It's not going to kill. Relwood ready to DI it. Pokes up with a nair, but doesn't find much. Ooh, the jab grab. I understand why he's going for it, right? You want to be able to change the set in an instant with that judgment. But I think just getting up air damage would be very valuable. Ooh, bad chef. Not sure how intentional it was. You see a little head shake from Relwood there. But Franklin's out. Yeah, goodbye, off the top. Down goes KBean. And Relwood has equalized after that strong start from KBean. And there's 1 nair, 2 nairs. I just don't, I get it, but I don't agree with it. I think if he could go for up air, he would be completely setting the pace of the game. And I think that's really valuable against a character like Bowser. Tough guy armor, going through it. Up throw, gets the forward air. Ooh, yeah, no, he's not going to get by that. But I like it. I like the idea. Might as well. He can't really get punished super heavily for it. Game Watch very floaty if he jumps over it. You don't really want to contest it because it's got some armor and stuff on it. That is going to hurt. Forced to eat that. The neutral get up, caught by the F-tilt. KBean looking strong here in game 5. the bigger hits, he's just getting more reward for each hit. The dash attack 2-frame. Down smash not gonna kill, and now KBean should be happy. He's got an opportunity to land that doesn't require him to get a ledge, but he goes back. And the dash attack catching. The down smash whiffs. KBean holds onto his stock for one more chance here. The downer barely gonna take it off the side. Game 5, last stock. Up B out of shield, yep. Into the corner, here we go. F-tilt 2-frame. Fire breath, 2-frame. 25, we're up to 71. That is just so much damage, and the roll getting caught. KBean's ledge trap has looked strong, but he gives it up for a back air read, and we play neutral once more. The roll just barely not getting through, the grab whiffing, the F-tilt, hitting him into the corner once more. A little bit more fire breath. Wow, he actually goes through it. Can you punish this? No, you cannot. The air dodge through. One more release on life, and roll with the F-tilt roll. Unfortunate way to go out there. Tough way to go out if you are Relwood, but a good set nonetheless from those two competitors. KBean moving on to winners finals. He will fight Fiji. Luca Relwood will fall. In the losers, he will face Lugia. I believe we are getting KBean Fiji next on stream. Micro Vanta still playing off stream for 7th place. I will play the winner.